witnessed la salida del sol para verla, pero con esas nubes enormes se nos hace complicado. It's just a little bit harder, everyone. It's just a little bit harder. I can see it a little bit over there. I think I'm a little bit late. Como estamos en verano, sale antes. Sí ha salido, madre mía. Tenemos que madrugar más, ¿eh? El sol ya ha salido. Muy mal. Se me han pegado las sábanas. No me lo puedo creer. Ah, tenemos que madrugar más, chicos. We have to get up earlier. I can't believe that I missed it. I never miss it. Pero ya ves, hoy he llegado 10 minutos más tarde. Más tarde. Hola, Lupe, ¿cómo estás? No me puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. Pero es así. A ver si mañana I get up a bit earlier. But, the coolness of the sand on your feet es cielo. Me encanta. Hace fresquito ahora. I am fine, Lupe. How about yourself? How are you doing? How are you doing this beautiful morning? Isn't it gorgeous? La playa me está invitando a bañarme. That's good, it's good, it's good. Are you working today? ¿O tienes estudios? ¿Qué plan tienes para hoy? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. Pues, sleep well, rest. Espero que descanses. Desafortunadamente no dormí muy bien anoche, que estoy muy cansada. Tengo los ojos hinchados por falta de sueño. But it's okay. I think it's going to be very hot today because it's just past 7 and the temperature is not as low as I thought. Humberto, hombre. Good morning, how are you? No, it's a sunrise. It's sunrise. Es la salida, no el puesto. It's definitely morning. It's just past 7. And so I've just come down to see the sunrise. I was a little bit late. Not too late, but it's definitely... I'm quite surprised that there's so many people. This is the difference. If anyone's been here before, they'll remember that I'm always alone. And look, today there are people. It's crazy. But again, it's because it's summer. I think I'm the only person that comes out in the winter. Thank you, Umberto. But today I honestly don't feel myself. Lupe, I speak English, Spanish, and a little bit of German, and Jamaican patois. What about you? No, I do not speak French. And it's funny because I've just been in France for a couple of weeks, and I really felt it. Because I live in Spain at the moment, but you know, France is right next to Spain, so we went to the French Pyrenees, and I felt really inadequate because everyone speaks French, and so they approach you in French. Es que no me gusta quedar muda cuando te están hablando, porque claro, si vas a una tierra, tienes que intentar hablar su idioma, ¿no? Okay, Lupe, that's good. Yeah, Umberto is a beautiful beach. It is beautiful. Um, Now that it's summer, they've got todos los hinchables para los críos. Que aquí vienen muchos turistas del norte de Europa. Hay muchos alemanes, ucranianos, ingleses. Hay mucha gente que antes no era así, ¿eh? My island. Well, I have two islands. Which one? The Caribbean island or the British island? So yeah, now the song of nature, you mean? ¿Puedes escuchar las gaviotas? O the song of the waves, la canción de las olas. Madre de Dios, hay muchísima gente, pero muchísima. Yo creo que estos críos igual han dormido en la playa, porque no puede ser que hayan llegado tan pronto. ¡Tan linda, hombre! How are you, my lovely? So, yeah, we're back on Spanish territory. Maria, it's night for you. Well, I hope you have a beautiful night. I expect you'll be going to sleep very soon. Where are you from? Are you in the United States? Central America? South America? Where exactly are you? Or the Caribbean? And what do the seagulls say? What do the seagulls say? I don't know. What do they say? They're beautiful though, aren't they? It's okay. It's 90 minutes past 10. Okay. And how is it there at night? Because last night at that time here it was so hot. We had to sleep with the AC on, and that's probably why I'm a bit croaky. Que tengo la voz un poco ronca hoy porque cuando duermes con el aire a mí me afecta muchísimo. Escucha lo que dicen las gaviotas. ¿Qué dicen? Madre mía, estos críos tan pronto están cantando. Do you remember when you had so much energy? 10th day, 8 p.m. You know what I find beautiful? That there's so many people are getting, so many young people into fishing nowadays. I always used to associate fishing with granddads, but nowadays there's lots of young people fishing. It's nice. It's early, getting ready now. It's a beautiful morning. It is, Linda. Have a fantastic day, and I really hope to see you when I'm back in the UK. Besico. Walter, hi, how are you? Santiago, buenos días. Pues yo estoy entre Alicante y Murcia. No sé si conoces la zona. Greetings, Walter. Stuart Quesado, how are you? It's been a while. Saludos. Stuart, you know, I always say I'm going to do more lives in summer, but it's been a very busy couple of weeks. I've been on holiday and I did a few. I've done a few, but perhaps because of the time difference, you missed them. Pero he hecho un par de lives, pero en una hora muy rara. Estuve en las montañas La semana pasada hice 3 lives. Oh, I'm going to go into the sea when I've walked a little bit. I haven't done any exercise. So when I'm coming back, the sun's going to be up, and so I'm going to be, voy a tener muchísimo calor a la vuelta. Entonces suelo caminar un poco y a la vuelta me baño. Es lo que siempre hago. Tengo mi rutina. Soy animal de costumbres, ¿no? Oh my God, it's so early and they've got the music out already. It's crazy. Neighbor, hello. How are you, JJ? Sí, somos vecinos. I'm living the good life. Well, but when you're alive, you might as well, right? You have to, because eso es que la vida es súper corta. Como la vida es corta, hay que vivirla, porque no sabes cuándo es tu hora. Así que hay que vivir ahora. JJ, sí, 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 el mojón. No, pero hay música ya, o sea, ¿qué marcha tiene la gente? La verdad es que prefiero venir en invierno porque estoy sola. Not a single way. It is calm today. It is calm.
Daniel, que no. Y por lo grande. Daniel.
No, it's calm. Last time I was here, I was like, I don't know if I should go in because I'm going to get carried away by the massive giant waves. We don't have that problem today. Lo que suelen tener en verano a esta hora son clases de, no sé si es zumba o cómo es, pero súper marchosa. Igual a la vuelta, we'll be lucky and we'll stop. Hi, Spunky Wedding Up. Wed Up. Okay, how are you? What's sun? Well, life, isn't it? Sun is life. Is that what you were asking me, or did you mistype? Oh, pequeña sardina. Pobrecito. Oh my God, hay como un montón. ¿Qué habrá pasado? You saw me near the pharmacy in the tower the other day. When? When other day? Because I haven't been for a little bit. Sí, en serio? A little bit as in when was that? Hey Spunk, you're from Mexico. Que viva Mexico. How are you? So what was I doing? Because I can't remember. I think I'm losing my memory. Maybe I was here. How long ago did you see me? Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was someone who looked like me. It does look beautiful. It does, doesn't it? Nature is like that. Mar Menor, yes. Mar Mayor. Mar Menor. I said Mar Mayor. Menor. 2:30. So I suppose, Spunky, it will be time for bed. Well, depende. ¿Y por qué no te has acostado si es tan tarde? Luego mañana no vas a poder con tu alma. ¿This is not Mar Menor? ¿Qué es? Yo pensaba que sí. ¿El mojón no se considera el Mar Menor? Yo pensaba que sí. Pues mira. En la manga. Ah, me viste en la manga. Es que a veces... Ah, la manga es Mar Menor. ¿Eso es lo que me estás diciendo? The Mar Menor is in the pay. I don't quite get that. Because I'm always hearing my friends talk about the Mar Menor. But of course, I just thought it was the whole area. And of course, La Manga is exceptional. I love going to La Manga. Just that sometimes I find it a little bit overwhelming, like too touristy. Well, I suppose it does depend where you are as well. There's a bit of everything, really. But they have some fantastic apartments to rent. That's just right along the sea line. And if that's what you're looking for, it's great. It is extremely beautiful, Samurai. Sumamente bonito. Los críos, yo creo que los críos que estaban ahí bañándose, solo lo hicieron como deporte, ya se han ido. Okay, see something new I've learned today. The tower, la torre de ahí arriba, gracias, the boundaries, the marker, is the greater sea. Ah, okay, I did not know that. No lo sabía, así que muchísimas gracias por enseñarme algo nuevo. La manga del Mar Menor. Ok, pues mira, ahora sí. Yeah, maybe they are coming from a party because they were very, very rowdy. They were yelling and just having a good old time. But it's good. You know, you're only young once. Hay que disfrutar de la vida. Da igual la edad que tenga uno, ¿no? You just still have to have such a great time because you don't know how long you have on this beautiful planet. So you have to enjoy every second. It is indeed a gift, isn't it? Es un regalo poder vivir aquí. And I always say this, especially because we try to go to the Pyrenees in summer. And whenever I'm in the Pyrenees, I always feel so small. Like, you realize que la grandeza de la tierra, cuando estás en la grandeza de la tierra con tanta belleza, te das cuenta de que no eres nadie, no eres nada, ¿no? Con esas montañas tan enormes, todo tan verde, tan perfecto. It always puts everything into perspective for me. Greetings from Turkey, how are you? Yasari. Where are the jellyfish? I haven't seen any jellyfish today. I've just been seeing dead tuna fish everywhere. I think they're tuna fish. But you see the jellyfish. There's loads of jellyfish that come to shore when the temperature is a little bit warmer. We're going to go over to the Mojon now. You said this was the Mojon. This actually higueras or something like that. And Mojone is the beach over there that we're going to see in a minute, that we're going to cross over. It's a little bit dirtier than this one, but it's all okay. And yes, we are lucky to live here. Absolutely. Absolutely. There are no jellyfish this year. Do you know where there was last year in La Manga? Por todas partes. Jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. And I was scared to go in the water last year when I was in La Manga, because it was just like it's like a sea full of jellyfish. You just don't want to get stung. But it is what it is. But definitely, like, I think, especially now, there are so many people who are going through depression. And I honestly, with all of my heart, think if we were to make it more of a habit of like grounding. Look, I'm actually grounding. I love to ground, whether it's on sand, in the river, in the sea, or just on grass. It's just very necessary to do that as human beings. And because we've stopped touching the ground, we've stopped that communication. I think that's one of the reasons why we're less happy nowadays. It's reaching the milestone near the sea salt, the salt flats of San Pedro. Look at her. You're full of knowledge, aren't you? Pine Cove. What's Pine Cove? Yeah, but anyways, because when you're not talking and all you're hearing is the waves, eso relaja. ¿Escuchamos? Oh, you don't remember how to say jellyfish in Spanish? Melusa, creo que es. Not even away how now. Nice. Como que cuando el mar está como más rugoso, que me gusta más, no sé. Es como un elemento de peligro. Sergio, buenos días. It is a exceptionally beautiful place. And do you know what? For many years, part of my routine was stopping at one of those houses here to say hello to this lovely old man. And I haven't seen him for the last 2 years. I don't know whether or not he's passed on. It's one of those people who I feel that he's just, because he said he's traveled all over the world. I think he was a doctor. He's into botanics and he knew all about the herbs and stuff. He had this book that he showed me that he wrote. And every morning I would stop and talk to him, but I haven't seen him for so long, and I keep wondering whether or not he's passed on, because he was quite advanced in age. Every single time I come by here, I used to see him. That's his house there. And I haven't seen him. And I just keep wondering what's become of him. I do think about the strangest things. But La Isleta Nautica. Ah, yes, it's true. Yeah, it's the other direction. I'm walking in the opposite direction to that. Hola. ¿El señor que vivía ahí ya no vive ahí? Ah, justo ahora estaba diciendo que por las mañanas cuando yo venía andando, siempre me saludaba y hablábamos un poco. Ah, no lo conoces. Ok, yo tampoco mucho, pero era como algo desde los años que pasaba y él siempre estaba ahí sentado. Pues nada, cuídate. Adiós. Oh, well now we know. is no longer a mystery. He's gone to live with his sister. German, how are you, lovely? Water from Argentina. Welcome, welcome, welcome to. I never know if I'm. Let's see. Are you still here, JJ? Are you still here? Is this because I suppose you're going to say it's Murcia, but to me it feels like more like Alicante. So I always say Alicante, Murcia, because we're right bang in the middle, aren't we? Right now. So yeah, estamos en Murcia. Hola Tomás, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cuánto tiempo? Hombre, es como que todo esto está muerto, ¿no? En verano, en invierno, como no hago tantos lives, pues no hay conversaciones. What have you been doing with yourself, Tomás? And I expect you're on holiday now, right? Ooh. These people are so healthy, my God. Makes me ashamed of myself. I need to get back active. No, that the sun, like I can feel the sun now. I know it's going to be a hot day today. Espero que no pase los 40 grados. Because I literally melt. It is the sunrise. It is the sunrise. I don't normally do lives for the sunsets, but last night the sky was especially heaven-like. It's like very pinkish yesterday. It looked like it was going to rain, and I didn't know what was going on, but I did take some pictures yesterday of the sunset. So, just as gorgeous. Buenos días. Let's all go to enjoy the sunrise. Absolutely. See, this is what I'm saying about this beach. They don't clean it. They don't love this beach. El Mojon, I think it's for the name. But I don't think anyone comes here to. I think people just come here to walk their dogs, because look how dirty it is. It's like seaweed and gunk everywhere. So you can't really have a pleasant swim here. I don't know. I don't know whether or not they're not allowed to take up seaweed that's been deposited there. I don't know the reason why. But if you notice on the other beach, there are no seaweeds. And here's like mountains of it. Oh, at the Thomas Maestro. Okay. Do you know what it is? We had a moderator with that name, so I thought it was him with the different account. Sorry, confusion. I was just confused for a moment. And because I haven't spoken to him for a while, I thought it was him. It's funny. We just got our wires crossed for a moment. Saidona, como vas? Welcome to Tuesday morning. Yeah. So that's what I mean. We couldn't even go for a swim here, because at least in the other beach, you can leave your phone on the rocks. There's nowhere to like just rest your phone to have a swim here. So it's not as convenient as the other place anyways. I mean, prettier over that side with all the palm trees, but not exactly for swimming. there are some bathers. I suppose if you're looking for the quietness and you don't want the tourists, this part is a better option because everyone's sort of like gathered and they congest that other beach quite a lot. So where are you watching from? Side one, they don't dare this. Where are you from exactly? Where are you watching from? ¿Escuchar eso? Nada. No me quiero poner, pero es que una cosa que me da un poco de tirria es cuando pisas, when you step on the seaweed and it goes down and then, yeah, esa sensación me da un poco de repelús, no me gusta. No sé si soy la única persona que es así, pero por eso que no cruzo porque esa sensación no me gusta. Pero en cuanto pasemos esto, me meto un poquito. Sería interesante ir caminando hasta el pueblo, pero como el sol ya está tan alto, no creo que llegue. Vámonos. ¿Quién tenemos en el live? Nos queda 4 personas. ¿Quiénes sois? Decidme algo. ¿Qué planes tenéis para hoy? Claro, es lunes, entonces es martes, lunes digo. Entonces, si no tenéis vacaciones, obligaciones, ¿no? ¿Qué tenéis planeados para hoy? What beautiful plans do you have for today? Oh, Costa Rica, Germán. Qué rico. Pura vida. You can see the sunrise also. That's beautiful. Plan to sleep. That is definitely an amazing plan. Sleep. I need more sleep. The only thing I've been envious of my whole life is that ability to sleep. You know, there's people who actually enjoy sleep and they get into bed and they're able to sleep. Para mí, es uno de los disfrutes más grandes de la vida y me cuesta dormir. Entonces cuando veo a la gente y dicen, yo duermo de tirón, y yo, wow, ¿cómo es eso? Porque es que me levanto 5 veces en la noche, porque no, es que me cuesta quedar dormida, o sea, me acuesto, ¿no? Y me quedo dormida. Y en 2 horas despierta, como un bebé, igual que un bebé. Entonces, cada vez que conozco a alguien que dice, yo duermo mucho, y de tirón, 8 horas de tirón, digo, ¡buah! Yo quiero vivir eso. ¿Cómo es eso? Porque siempre estoy cansada. 11:45 in the night. Claro, de noche. So your plan is to sleep also. Sometimes it happens that if it's difficult to sleep, it depends on how busy you are. Yeah, I understand. In winter, my mind is just non-stop. It runs non-stop. It's non-stop. It's constant, and I don't know how to switch off. That's the problem I know I have. But in summer, I'm on holiday, you know. And when I'm on a holiday, I'm in chill mode. Well, I think I'm chilling, but I'm still unable to sleep. And perhaps it has more to do with the temperature because 40 degrees plus. So at night, I suppose it probably goes down to 25, which for adequate sleep is not the sweet spot for me. And yesterday I said to myself, I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock because I sleep fine when I'm in England. But I think perhaps it's also to do with the fact that my routine's different and I go to bed 9:45 or 10 because I get up really, really early in the UK as well. But here, it's impossible to go to sleep early because there's so much activity outside, and so that keeps you awake. And the thing is, if I fall asleep early here and somebody wakes me up at 12, there's absolutely no way I can go back to sleep, which is annoying. So if anyone has a remedy for that, please pass on the information. I would love to know what you do when you have insomnia. It's cold over there right now? No, it is way too warm for being so early. So if the mornings start off hot, we know it's going to be baking. Too hot, too hot, too hot. But I mean, you can't complain because if you're by the beach, at least you have the option of just lying by the beach all day, lying on the beach and just chilling for the day. You have that option. No, it's not cold. I think it's because voy contra luz, ¿vale? Entonces si hago así, ¿ves cómo hay más luz? Pero grabando, andando en esa dirección es que no se ve. Cuando me doy la vuelta, pues ya verás, hay más luz por esa parte, ¿ves? No, it's not cold. It's just way too. I mean, it's not the Caribbean, but it's winter. It's summer in Europe. I'm not going to mention the Caribbean again because I do get extremely homesick. No, but don't worry. I'm going to turn around in a minute. Because unless you're going to the next village, it's just pretty much the same of the same. See, so the sun's almost all the way up. By the time we get back, it should be all the way up in the sky and beating us like slaves by the time we get over there. Good morning de Ciudad Real. Good morning, Tony. ¿Cuánto tiempo? Come to Caribbean in the Costa Rica, girl. Me know. Me don't know if Tan Linda still there on the live, but you know, say in Costa Rica, one place called Limon, they speak patois just like we. It is so nice to hear that. Limón, que viva Limón y que viva Costa Rica. Maybe one day. Yeah, who knows? You don't know, la vida tiene muchas vueltas, ¿no? You don't know where life is going to take you. You just have to be open to the possibility. So many possibilities that life bring you. Yeah, man. It's so funny, you know. And I think one of the biggest joys of this channel is just that the sheer amount of people that I've met, and then you just realize that people are mostly good and we're mostly the same. And I love that. And we have so much in common that we don't even know. Lots of times I'm talking to people and I'm like, oh my God, you guys do that too. That is amazing. And then you just start, joining the dots, and it's brilliant to see. Absolutely brilliant to see. We have more in common than we do not, if you know what I mean, as human beings anyway. Yesterday I was on the beach and I was watching, well, I was watching. There were some people and I just thought, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the behavior, but I just thought the only thing that separates us lots of the times is religion. Religion, one of those things that separate people. And I wish, despite our religious beliefs, we could still just get on and live, you know? Job, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you set your own aesthetic appeal? I have to say, I've never ever once considered that question in my entire life. Who rates themselves on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't think that's something I've ever thought of. And because if you're rating yourself, you're not going to give yourself a 1, are you? That question is a little bit too subjective for me. It's funny though. It did make me laugh. You're in Palma de Mallorca. I wish I was in Palma de Mallorca, Tony. That would be something, wouldn't it? I'm in Murcia. Murcia is all right. Okay, we're going to dar la vuelta. La vuelta has been given. Let's walk back. Oh, good night and bless up. Yeah, me understand. You have to sleep, yeah? Because if you don't sleep, you can't go concentrate tomorrow. So go on go rest up your body. And we catch up on the next live. We're going to here tomorrow about the same time again still. So if you're around, aquí voy a estar. Okay, so good night, rest up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Genman. I do understand for some people it is really late. So I understand si hay que dormir. Y espero que duermas mejor que yo. Porque con este calor no hay días que duerma bien. In the morning, right? Me see you tomorrow, man. Aquí estaré esperando. Pero está bien. Está bien. Me animo ver tanta gente tan deportista, por lo menos. Esto me da vida. Y si puedo, a mediodía, a las 2 o a las 3, me echaré una siesta. This is the beauty of summer, right? A series of things that I can do in the summer that I can never do in winter. First of all, even though I get up 100 times a night, it's all right. It doesn't put me in a bad mood because I don't have to use my brain so much because I'm not working. At work, you need your brain, right? Here, you can allow yourself to be a little bit clumsy if you haven't slept. It's all right. No one's judging you, right? However, these days it's all right if I don't sleep. Well, it's not all right, but I'm not going to die because of that. Solete, ¿dónde estás? Mercedes, buenos días. How are you? I am doing just marvelously well. It's a absolutely gorgeous day. It's a beautiful way to start the day. Seeing the sun rise, being here with these amazing people. You know, we're connecting from different points of the world, and so that makes me incredibly happy. What about yourself? How are you this morning? question, because I feel as though Spaniards, especially the older people, are incredibly fit, much fitter than British people, for instance, because they have this habit of walking every morning. Is it the same where you are? Is it the same in your country? Are the elderly very sporty and very fit? Or perhaps it depends on your location. If you're by the coast, it's inviting. It invites you to get up in the morning and be active. Whereas if you're inland, your routine's a little less active. That's just my perspective. Perhaps you have a different thought. But it is. I love to see that activity in the older generation. Maybe it's a coastal thing, people. Maybe it's a coastal thing. City people stay in the cities and they don't move. And the beach lot's just more beach bummy, which is cool. They live more, they enjoy more. And I think there's something in that because my granddad, mi abuelo jamaicano, por cierto, con 80 años, el tío subía a los cocoteros para coger los cocos. Que era, yo creo que nunca en la vida he visto un inglés o un alemán con 80 años trepando un árbol. Nunca. No sé, yo creo que la crianza tiene mucho que ver. La vida en sí, ¿no? Like, you age the way you've lived. So if you've lived a life being sedentary, you age the same way. But if you're a person who has always been active in your youth, well, when you get older, you continue to be active. I think that's the case. Mira las gaviotas ahí. Hello, no estamos diciendo nada. Are we still here? But yeah, that is it. The word of the day, the notion of the day, for us to keep moving. Just keep moving, like Lori. Is it Dory? Dory. ¿Cómo se llama? In Finding Nemo? Just keep moving. O igual me he inventado esa línea, ¿cómo era? Just keep moving or just keep swimming. Mira, ya no es tan rojizo porque ya está empezando a pegar en la cara. Nos mojamos un poco. Vamos a escucharlas. Today, Jose, I'm in Murcia. What about yourself? Where are you today? Located permanently? Never in one place. But today, I'm in Murcia, in Spain. But in a couple of weeks, I am back home. And so, again, the timetable will be a little bit different because in the UK, I tend to do lives at different time, later that rather than so early in the morning. So I'll probably do a few Jamaican ones because I'll be in Bristol quite a lot. I have family in Bristol, so I do lots of lives when I'm in Bristol. And in Wiltshire, the most. Because I am from Wiltshire. So, yeah. It is beautiful, Jose. Cancun, wow. Well, that's a lot more exotic than Murcia. A lot. Greetings to you, my dear. Greetings to you. Enjoy Cancun. Do you live there or are you just working? Cancun. There's a place I want to go. My brother visited when we were younger and I remember thinking, oh, I want to go. I've never made it over. I haven't seen Mexico at all. And I have a friend who lives in Playa del Carmen. And so she shows us a lot of Mexico because I think what she does is she helps people relocate into Mexico. She's called Marquisha. Keisha Be Traveling. If anyone wants to check her out. Where she gives some valid information. So if you're from wherever you're from and you're thinking about going to Mexico, she's been there, she's done it, she's a bit of an expert now, so that's what she's there for. She's been on this channel too. I live here. Okay, you live in Cancun. Auntie, this is your home too. Oh, thank you. I hope I make it over. I would love to do like a whole Central America tour and then later do a South American tour. That would be amazing, right? But we need a lot of dinero for that. A lot of dinero. I need to save more, guys. Because the thing is, I can go to places where I know people with less money. So if I go to Jamaica, I'm okay because if I run out of money, I'll still have a bed, you know? Or if I go to, well, anywhere where I know a lot of people, you can always say, look, can I stay with you for a night or two if you run out of money? But if you go to a place where you don't know anyone, you have no family, no close friends, it's a little bit trickier, isn't it? So it's recommendable to have enough money to last you a few months, even if you're just going for a month. But yeah, great. But like, there's certain places like Cancun, when you think of the name, you literally think party central. Is that the case? Or is that just a very stereotypical concept of Cancun? Yeah, me paro porque you know that like I'm always really scared of dogs, especially when they're little. Because you be minding your business. No muerden, no? Like even when they're little, I'm always like, what if they bite you? Because I don't trust dogs. I don't trust them, especially the chihuahuas. They're very little and then all of a sudden they come and they bite you on your bum. What time is it here? Well, if it's 1 o'clock your time, it is 8 o'clock here. It's 8:06 here. So we've been out for a little while. 1 a.m. Wow. So you are 7 hours behind me. Not bad. But I expect you have to go to sleep, right? That this time I'm always just left with Europeans because they're up. Or the Americanos have to go to bed. But it's all right. It's all good. Jose, thank you. It's good to know because, I mean, my son cringes every time I speak Spanish. He's like, Mom, don't speak Spanish. Oh my God, sounds so strange. You don't sound right speaking Spanish. And so that hits your confidence a little bit. I'm like, dude, do you know that it's my job to speak Spanish? That's actually how we make a living. It's like, yeah, but don't do it. It does not sound good. It doesn't suit you, he says. doesn't suit you, make that make sense. Speaking Spanish doesn't suit you. O sea, en otras palabras, no hables español porque no suena bien, no es lo tuyo, lo haces fatal. Mi hijo. And so you just have to take it with a grain of salt and just say, ah, ¿qué sabes tú, mocoso? He's like, I'm being honest. I have to say to him, oh, in Mexico it's 12 o'clock. Oh, las 12 ya. ¿Y a qué horas te sueles acostar? Esperanza, ¿a qué hora te sueles acostar? ¿Y la gente en general en México se duermen antes o las 12, la 1 es normal? Porque hay hábitos diferentes donde vayamos, ¿no? En Spanish, the flying sandal. Es verdad. Sí, yo siempre estoy con la chancla y me miran y dicen, si esto es abuso, pues lo que me haces tú a mí es abuso. O sea, pueden abusar de ti todo lo que quieran ellos, pero el momento en que digas algo es abuso, ¿no? Ya. Ellos sí que saben abusar. A las 10. Ah, okay. So you're actually late. It's you who's defying the rules, the laws. Sometimes at 11 and sometimes at 12 o'clock too. Boy. Yeah, but I think we've got accustomed to sleeping much later because we're with the phone, we get distracted. But I think 10 o'clock is a really good repairing sleep. Like the best sleep is 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. If you can, si consigues reconciliar el sueño, ¿no? Reconciliar, no conciliar. Here it's 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. So it's 8 in the morning. Well, 10 past 8. And so, yeah. It's early, but it feels later because the sun, as I said, is out and is out with a vengeance. So I'm going to walk up to the top of the other beach and I think I will just have a nice swim over there. Not down this one now. But still, I think this beach is just a little bit dirty. Charlie, how are you? Good morning. How are you doing today, my lovely? Do you have any good plans for the day? To get activated, exercise. Oh, I've been good. This last 2 weeks have just been very restful. Not at night, but restful because I've been on a holiday for a while. So I'm just living, you know. Summer is that. The best time of the year for me is summer because I don't have to. I get off that rat wheel, you know. That constant running around like a crazy person. I don't have to do that in summer. So, gozo como un enano. I do have fun like a small kid. It's just living. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. So, I mean, there are days that are better than others. Because I might, hola, buenos días. Because you're doing activities that perhaps more exciting than others. But every day is good in summer. I don't care what time we eat. I don't care what time we have dinner. It's all the same, you know, the time is your own. So I can't complain. Love summer. Where have I been? Just for the last couple of weeks. So I've been in France. En Francia he estado, que me encantó. And yeah, just been chilling. I've been at home, at my Spanish home. And in 2 weeks, I'm going home to my British home to see my mom and my siblings and everyone. My happy place. One of my happy places. I have lots of happy places, thank goodness. No, I'm going to England in a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to England. So, yeah, you'll be seeing more lives then. Not so early in the morning, but sort of afternoon-ish. That's the thing, depending on the time I come on, I'll have different people. So perhaps I won't see you because you'll be in bed when I do the English lives. But you can always watch them afterwards because sometimes I do leave them on the channel. I don't always delete them. I delete them if there's like bad language or if the la red está inestable y hay muchos parones. Well, I won't really leave them, but today's, for instance, I might leave it. It's great to have you, Charlie. When you're around, there's always activity in the chat. Brilliant. Yeah, but England and Jamaica have been calling my name. Oi, guys, no sé, because the sun's beating my face. I'm going to have to, because there's so many people up there. Like every time I've gone for a swim after a walk, it's always been me on my own, but not today. So many people over the main beach. You'll see them in a minute. Do you know, I don't enjoy the water. Like, I always say that I like to bathe in the morning after my walk because the water is cool, but this water is already hot. No está fresquita. Qué pena. Vamos a caminar. So we're going to walk for another couple of minutes and then we will stop. Please remember, if you are not a part of this community, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you back here on another occasion, and that way you will get notified whenever I'm on, whether or not I'm here or in the UK. So yeah, just a gentle reminder. And though today there's not much more to see because we've been on for a little while, but we're going to stop in about 6 minutes and hopefully we'll find a spot, because I didn't walk with my tripod, so we'll find a spot to just, if it's not too hot, to leave my phone, because last time we left the phone while I went for a swim and it got overheated. So if I see that that's going to happen, I'm going to have to say goodbye when we get to the swimming spot. Because we don't want an overheated phone. We don't want the phone catching fire. So there we go. Okay, so you have all these people who clean up the beach in the morning. And I think it's such a pity that they have to come because people are so dirty and they don't know how to make use of the bins. It doesn't matter where you live in civilized places. Los guarros donde vayas, ¿eh? Es que hay gente que simplemente utilizan una cosa y lo tiran directamente al suelo. Es una cosa que nunca he entendido. And so I'm seeing them clean up the beach and I think that is such, I mean, it's a necessary job. I wonder how much that pays. Because in England, jobs like that, and nobody wants to do it, but then they actually pay really well. I had a friend who was a rubbish collector, and he actually made such a lot of money, and people don't really think about that because, again, not very many people want to do that job. And so, yeah, since it's hard to find people, they do pay well. So we have to consider this sometimes because sometimes we have our perfect job in our minds and we want to do this and we want to do that. But I've always found, especially when I was younger, and I knew that, okay, yeah, I'm a teacher, but you can only find a teaching job at certain times because times of the year because that's when they advertise. But there are jobs that are always available and that they don't need many qualifications or much skills. So I've worked as everything. Yo he trabajado en los partidos de fútbol, o sea, fútbol like la Premier Liga, ¿no? La Primera Liga, no Premier League. Y lo que hacía era esos que se ponen ahí para recoger la pelota si pasan por ahí y tirarlo al campo. Y para asegurarles que la gente no pase las puertas para entrar en el campo, pues eso es lo que hacía cuando era joven para ganar dinero. Yo he hecho de todo, ¿eh? Cuando venía a Trowbridge de la universidad para pasar el verano, yo trabajaba en las fábricas, trabajaba de todo. So guys, like in summer, if you need to make extra money, I don't know what it's like elsewhere, but in the UK, there's just always so many options for those who want to make money, because some people do want the money, but they don't want to work for it, right? It's a common issue, you see. Que no sé si I think we lost connection for a bit. I'm not sure. you have to be careful when um, you're at the beach as well, because the first few hours are not as dangerous, but as soon as we touch sort of 11 o'clock, the rays become very harmful. So I'm just going to make sure, I'm not going to stay very long in the water anyways. I'm just going to go for a quick dip, because as I said, it's a bit warm. It's a bit too warm for me. Oh my God, do you know what it is? I have an automatic translator on my live, so I actually don't know who I've been talking to who was writing in Spanish. I just saw that. Lo siento. But anyways, we've been here for an hour, so I'm going to just up there where you see the yellow, just past the yellow cabin. And we're just going to go for a little bit of mojamiento. That does not exist, I know. So, because the sun's, porque hace muchísimo calor, no me voy a bañar ahora, pero voy a cortar el live, simplemente porque yo creo que si dejo el móvil al sol se me va a quemar y luego se estropea el teléfono. Así que quiero decir muchas gracias por estar aquí este rato conmigo. Ha sido muy agradable. Que tengáis un día delicioso, lleno de productividad. And tomorrow at the very same time, I'll be here again. So if you've missed something and you'd like to see me again tomorrow, I will be here. So have a beautiful rest of the day. And I'm going to leave you with this image. Aquí mismo. So I'm going for a swim to start the day. So with that, I'm going to leave you until tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.